I know that you are considered a psychic medium and a channeler, and that you connect with your higher self and bring through information. So I'm wondering if you would be able to do that for us now. Would that be something that you could do, is kind of connect in and just sort of bring a message for all of us that are here?
Yeah, eventually I am able to do that. But for me, the dynamic that I usually take, it's that I am asked a question, or I am asked any specific like idea or topic behind it, because that way, as I said before with the downloads, when you get an answer, that's the download, because the information is behind it. Like the question and the answer are part of the same structure. They're not separated in a sense. So whenever, if I am given any specific like questions, of course that the information comes forward pretty easily.
Okay. Well, I know that initially you said that your interest was in spiritual topics and those kinds of things. And I'm wondering, maybe you could bring forward some information about maybe the soul itself, and maybe the dynamics of the soul.
Surely. Well, how my higher mind understands the soul, and she communicates to me about how is the structure. It's a geometrical fractal structure of many different vibrational layers of consciousness, facets of consciousness. So the all that is, this is a pattern, this is a kind of like a structural pattern that mimics the whole geometrical structure of the all that is, but in an individual fashion. And that actually is what we see in the flow of life. When we see a spherical, a center of like a sphere in the middle that fractalizes itself and expands itself into a what we call the flower of life, we see that potential is held within all spheres of the whole structure, because we have one sphere there as the center point, but just because we have defined it as that, but as the sphere in the center, the sphere that it is like the kind of like base of all of the rest of the spheres. But actually, any sphere of the structure has the same structure that one has. It's an illusion that only one has that. So this same structure is this same structure. It's the same one that the all that is shares with the individual consciousness and with the oversoul. The all that is, it's one same energy, one same consciousness, but expressed in a fractalized, intersected fashion, in which it will be one being all that is, but at the same time everything and nothing at the same time. So when it expresses itself in this fractal nature, it has the potential by the disintegration, its perception into a lower fractal aspect of itself. It now has a kind of like different dimensional perspective, like not fully integrated perspective about itself in terms of perception. The heart chakra will always hold, the essence will always hold that totally integrated connection with all that is, but the perception in terms of like the mind will actually disintegrate it so that it will have a perspective of something that is different as an illusion. Through the dynamics, through the idea of illusion, of separation, it will have a perception that there is something different, there is something outside, so that outside, that dynamic of inside and outside, it has a dual dynamic in which it reflects and projects, So it will act like a mirror, it will make you seem as that you are separated Only through that illusion of separation and disintegration, you will have the idea that you're something different. You're something separated, and you're like an individual consciousness. But that's just for you to get to express beingness, for the all that is to express beingness. Because when the all that is everything, it's nothing at the same time. Because if you're everything, you're nothing at the same time, because you hold everything. So the only way of experiencing being something, a someone, it's by disintegrating, making this movement through the fractal nature of all that is, making this movement of like experiencing being one that is disintegrated in perception to the other ones, the other infinite ones who are also part of that same collective. And so that way you will, the all that is will experience the kind of like possibility of learning to be a who, an idea, like have a personality, have like beingness, being someone, being something. And that same structure repeat itself with the structure of the soul of one consciousness. It expresses itself in different fractals, in different layers that make it have the potential to reflect back to itself who it really is, what is the principal harmonic of the being, So that's why the soul has, the consciousness has many different densities and layers, because by the reflection and the information, the constant information of all of these layers of consciousness, there is a reflection process in which we get to a point of like getting a sense, an idea of who we are as source energy. And so the soul, it's just that fractal, is a real specific geometrical fractal structure that organizes, all of these multidimensional facets of consciousness and attain experience in an intelligent, interconnected quantum nature in which, we're all the time receiving information from back and there, here and there, forward, from different aspects of our holistic essence, as soul, as consciousness, as individual consciousness, so that we, by reflection, duality, dynamics, we can get a sense, we can reflect who is that we truly are, and get back to the principal harmonic. The principle is spherical, part of the structure of that floor of life.
Great, thank you.